Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing a fragrance haul. If you want to see what I hauled, keep watching. Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, and thank you so much for your continued support. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and activate that notification bell. Without further ado, let's jump right in. All of these fragrances were blind buys, and there was a one blind buy fail. I'm gonna talk about that one at the very end, so stay tuned if you want to see what that is. This first fragrance comes from Coach, and this is Coach Floral. It comes in this cute, playful, spring, summery bottle, and I feel like this one is gonna be perfect for spring. I will go ahead and read the notes to you first. The top notes are pineapple and pink pepper, orange, bergamot, and lemon. Mid notes are gardenia, tea rose, jasmine, sambac, and hedione. Base notes are musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. I do get hints of the pineapple, but it's not a punchy type of pineapple. This smells very sweet from the fruits. I don't find anything unique or remarkable about this fragrance. It's pretty, it's likable, it's crowd pleasing, it's a pretty fresh type of scent. I have smelled this in designer fragrances so many times before. This is nothing groundbreaking. This is just an easy reach type of fragrance. If you're gonna run errands, if you're going out shopping, if your outfit is casual, you could just throw this on and go. And you don't have to think hard about it. It's not complex, it's quite linear. You get the same thing through the entire wear. You get those fruity florals. It smells quite generic if I'm being honest. This is Coach Floral. The next fragrance I have here is called Orchid 18 by Ellis. This fragrance is not much talked about here on YouTube. I will read the notes to you first and then tell you my thoughts. Top notes are passion fruit, dewberry, and bergamot. Middle notes are amber, night blooming jasmine. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, and Indonesian patchouli leaf. This fragrance is a cheapie, and I figured, why not? I didn't think I would hate it. So right at the top, I get that passion fruit. It's sweet, it's a little sour. I love the note of passion fruit in my fragrances. It smells fruity, it smells tropical. It's quite fresh. And that dewberry note in here pretty much stays out throughout the wear. Dewberry smells like blackberry. Free some more. This one makes me think of summertime or springtime. It just gives me a very tropical vibe. Patchouli touches in here also ground this fragrance. So it's not too cloyingly sweet, but yet it's sweet enough. I definitely get that sweetness. And it just smells so pretty, so nice, so refreshing, mouth-watering. Yeah, you guys, I think this is a great cheapie. I recommend this one. If you love those tropical, fruity fragrances, that's what you're gonna get here. It doesn't smell like a teen fragrance, and it doesn't smell mature, so it's somewhere in between, which makes it wearable for all ages. This could be worn to all occasions. I see myself wearing this one going to the beach. It doesn't smell like the beach. It doesn't have a suntan lotion scent to it, but because of the tropical notes in here, it just reminds me of going to the beach. It smells really good. I really like this, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. This is Orchid 18 by Ellis. This next fragrance is Yes I Am Pink First by Cacharel. And if you guys remember, I hauled Yes I Am like hauls ago, maybe 2, maybe 3 hauls ago, and I really like that one. I still really like it. It's so good. So I wanted to get my hands on this one. It's a lipstick bottle. This is glass. It's not plastic, which I appreciate. The top comes off. The original Yes I Am has the red sprayer, whereas this one is pink. I'll read the notes to you. The top notes are raspberry and pear. Middle notes are jasmine, ginger flower, orange blossom. Base notes are milk, ambroxan, cardamom, and sandalwood. This is so delectable. This is sweet, it's fruity, it's a little bit spicy, it's juicy, it's lactonic, it's creamy. It smells so good. I love the raspberryness. It gives it a juiciness. The cardamom gives it a touch of spiciness, that aromatic touch. The sandalwood gives it a creaminess. I feel like jasmine and the ginger flower and the orange blossom work together so beautifully and harmoniously. And of course, that raspberry note and the pear note gives it so much sweetness and juiciness. And it's all grounded by these aromatic touches. And this smells so playful, flirty, and girly, just like the original one. It really makes me happy. It puts me in such a good state of mind. It's a vibe. And again, this one is a cheapie. This smells more expensive than it actually is. This is going to be so perfect for spring and summer. I've been wearing the heck out of this since I got it, and I can't seem to put it down. Again, this is Yes I Am Pink First by Cacharel. This next fragrance is called Ricci from the house of Nina Ricci. Look at this beautiful bottle. This is such a beautiful shade of purple, and it has this bow design. I heard Claire here on YouTube talk about this one. She has a great channel. I'm going to put a link to that down below. She has really nice fragrances, and she approaches perfumery from a scientific standpoint, which fascinates me, and I love watching her videos because I get a different perspective on fragrances. Gabby, the fragrantician here on YouTube, also talks about this one. She really likes it, and she has included this in many of her videos. She's so much fun. I love watching her. I love her British accent. Actually, they both have a British accent. They're both from the UK. I'm drawn to my UK peeps. Really love watching them both. So those were the two ladies who inspired me to try this. I'm going to read the notes. The top notes are rhubarb and bergamot. Middle notes are datura, tuberose, and tincture of rose. Base notes are patchouli and sandalwood. Rhubarb in here really shines. It really comes through. If you love rhubarb, this is your fragrance. This is another great cheapie. This is green, fruity, and tangy. This makes my mouth pucker from the tartness of that rhubarb. It's very crisp. And as it dries down, it gets sweeter on my skin, and that sweetness is contrasted with that sourness of the rhubarb. So I love these contrasting notes and fragrances, and they really work together. And a little bit of that patchouli comes through. It's not a heavy patchouli thing. It just creates a really nice base for everything. It ties it all in, and it gives this its lasting power. It smells energizing and feminine. I read some reviews where people said that this smelled mature to them. I don't think this smells mature at all. I think this is great for all ages. I would say 20 and up. And there's no limit. I mean, there's no limit. This is so beautiful. You do have to like tart scents, and you do have to like rhubarb. If you don't like rhubarb, you will not enjoy this. And I feel like this is so versatile. This is a year-round fragrance. This could be worn in cold weather because it does cut through the cold. I've worn this on cold days. The patchouli really keeps its staying power. It gives it a bit of an edge, the way a patchouli can sometimes. It gives it like an air of sophistication. I don't think this ever goes too serious. I think this is great for any occasions. This is great for evening time, for going out, for the office. I can't believe how reasonably priced this is. This is good quality, and there's nothing I have that smells like this. It's truly unique. It's not a generic fragrance. Coach was the most expensive out of these designer fragrances, and it was the most generic smelling out of all of them. So again, this is Ricci by Nina Ricci. So happy to have added this one to my collection. So now I'm going to talk about my epic fail. The fragrance I'm talking about is Imitation Woman from the house of Amouage. And this is a tester bottle. It came in a white box like this, and the top is wet here because this came without a cap. The picture had the cap included, and it didn't say no cap. I got this one on FragranceNet, and I was very disappointed. I shop there quite a lot. I never had issues with them, and whenever there's a cap in the pictures, it comes with a cap. This was priced really well, but I wouldn't have bought it had I known there's no cap. I need to have caps on all my fragrances. So that's that. I'm trying to return it. I will read the notes to you first and then tell you my thoughts. The top notes are ylang ylang, orange blossom, jasmine, rose. Middle notes are black currant, aldehydes, and licorice. Base notes are incense, patchouli, and sandalwood. I was not planning to buy an Amouage outside of that garden collection because I know how complex they are. What possessed me to get this was I was looking up a Kilian fragrance called Playing with the Devil, and somebody in the comments suggested that this is a much better alternative. And this had pretty good reviews, surprisingly, on Fragrantica. So I thought, you know what? This sounds good. All the notes in here sound like something I would love. Aldehydes can be tricky for me, but lately the fragrances I have, which contain aldehydes, I really enjoy. I thought this would be a safe one. Boy, was I wrong. I don't even want to spray this. I had some sinus issues, and after smelling this, it all cleared up. Maybe I should keep this for medicinal purposes. This is an aldehydic white and yellow floral with fruit. And when I sprayed this, it punched me in the nose and it just took over my life. I had to scrub it off. I had to keep doing it. Scrub and repeat, scrub and repeat. You guys, if you were thinking of buying this one, be careful. If anybody has this, let me know what you think about it, if you like it, if you tried it. I want to hear from you. I just could not get past those strong aldehydes with the black currant. Again, black currant, I love. But together with the aldehydes, something smells off. Something just smells off. Something smells very punchy, very pungent, very, very strong, very headache inducing. These notes kind of don't mesh together. They seem to not work well together. I don't know who I thought I was by getting an Amouage fragrance. This fragrance is so not me. I know there are many people who like this, judging by the comments on Fragrantica. It has a lot of good reviews. Many like this. But I guess my nose is not sophisticated, refined enough to process this. Warning for those who have been wanting to try it. I don't want to discourage you. You may like it, but please get a sample first and see if you do. Again, this is Imitation Woman by Amouage. That completes my haul for today. Please let me know down in the comments below what you think of this haul, if you tried any of these fragrances, if you're wanting to purchase any of them, and what you hauled lately. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here soon.